Hello, my name is Mary Jane Wells. We might have met at the Vetti's inaugural ball. However, if we didn't, I'd like to personally thank you for your service. I was really honoured to be invited because there were some of the most capable, most accomplished, most highly skilled people and leaders from the US military there. Who am I? Well, I'm a British actress and writer. You might have heard of a movie called Holy Hell. We're on some fancy Hollywood list as a potential Oscar nominee this February. But also, I've been writing about soldiers for the last 4 years, and my play, which is about a female soldier in the US Army, debuts in the UK in 2 months' time. Now, I wouldn't be an artist, though, if I didn't ask some uncomfortable questions. Uncomfortable questions are the ones that strong leaders can face. And in the wake of all of this political change that we're going through, I think it's really important to keep a frank and open conversation going about military sexual trauma, because that is what I've been writing about. Now, I have 4 observations in the course of my research that I'd like to share with you if you have the grace and the time to listen. Number 1. First of all, military sexual trauma survivors have to have access to an independent system of justice, one that is out with the chain of command. 2. There needs to be more women in positions of military command. 3. Women need to stop being blamed for MST and that sort of old boys' club adage, well, that's just what happens when you put men and women together. It isn't. And 4, I perceive a need for strong leadership. When there's a weak commander, the values that sustain and underpin a cohesive military unit also weaken. So MST, bullying and mobbing systematically increase. Now, what we know is that the military in the US is the most powerful in the world. And I think one of the most potent practical forces to leverage peace in the world. But there's no peace that's ever possible unless you broker it first with soldiers on the same side. And I have a dream that zero tolerance and zero occurrence are actually possible. So why not in 2017 ask ourselves this uncomfortable question? What would stop open debate and reform so we could really make zero tolerance an actuality and not just a dream? Thank you very much for listening.